What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day. If not, let's try and turn that around. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the fastest way to get XP in Fortnite, the best way to get XP in Fortnite, and I guess like a XP farm. This might be a little bit of a longer video because I want to go through the whole gameplay so you guys fully understand what I'm actually doing. So what you're going to want to do is hop into the Marvel Takeout. Now at first I did not like this game mode that much just because it's so chaotic. I never really played it until last night. I found a level 204. He had the foil skin on and I just wanted to look at his skin because it looked really nice, and then I decided to actually go ahead and follow him and see what he was doing, and this is what he was doing. So shout out to him. I wish I would have learned this earlier or figured this way out earlier. So what you're going to do is hop into the Marvel Takeout mode. As you can see, when I landed, you can try to take out one of these three, or try to collect them, I should say. You know, if you don't, that is completely fine. What you're going to want to do from there is just come over here. So as you can see right here is the original circle. That was 3. Now the circle is moving to these 3 right here. So you're just going to want to follow the storm very closely, and then you're going to want to go ahead and collect it. I really enjoy this method and I like leveling up this way because it's nice and easy. It's really relaxing. You can easily grind this. You can put on a movie or some music or something, or just do whatever you want on the side. You don't really have to pay attention. Most of the games, I'll probably have some screenshots for you guys. I do get around 8,000 XP per game. Sometimes you will get around 5,000 or 5,500, but those are the games where you actually, you know, your team will have like 12 players and the enemy team will have like 5. So obviously the game is going to end a lot sooner and a lot quicker because you have all of these platforms, you know, actually in your favor and your team collected them. So you're going to get points way faster. But other than that, you know, you're just don't mind those games because just go ahead, collect your XP, back out of the lobby, and then continue on with the next lobby. So as you can see, I collected E, which took no time at all, and then I glided over here and I already collected this one. Now you do get 650 XP for every time you actually take over one of these platforms. I want to mention that it is easier if you have someone on your team. For instance, maybe you have a friend and you both are doing this, just because you actually get to collect the platform, or you get to take it over a lot easier and a lot faster. So as you can see right here, I just have a random teammate and we are taking it over twice as fast, I do believe. So in this case, you know, you can collect more, obviously faster, so it's a lot easier. So boom, you're done. And now we're gonna head over to this platform here. Another thing is you don't have to have a teammate. You can do this in solos. I've been doing it in solos. Like I said, I really enjoy this XP method. Let me know in the comment section down below, do you guys know a better way, or I should say an easier way to get XP? This is probably by far the easiest way to get XP in Chapter 2 Season 4. I know this game mode isn't always out, I don't think. I think once in a while they swap them out. So if it is out, make sure to take advantage of it and actually play it. But as you can see right here, the circle is going to be moving over here to these 3, and then from here it is going to go to these 2, I do believe, and then from there it's going to go to these 2. So this is a pretty good game. This is a really good example. All of your games aren't going to be like this, but as you can see, the score is 35 to 35 really. It's just kind of going up a little bit, so 36 to 35. So it's really good because both teams are actually collecting their points or their percentages, whatever you want to call it, and you know, the game will actually last a lot longer. Like I said, some games are a little bit of a bummer because if the enemy team doesn't have a lot of opponents and your team's just taking them over, then obviously the game's gonna end. And I do want to quickly mention that there are a few other people. You will occasionally run into other people doing this method. So if they're on the enemy team and they're just taking you out and stuff, and there's a few of them, the best option for you to do is probably just leave the game game and then hop into another one. That is what I recommend. That is what I do, because it is not really worth fighting over it when you could just leave a game and just continue on with your XP farm or XP grind, whatever you want to call it. So as you can see, I took over G right there, and now I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna get nice and close, gonna get ready, so as soon as the storm is away from this platform, we can actually go ahead and collect it. Like I said, I really enjoy this method. It is simple, it is easy. I had a movie going last night when I actually figured this out, so I was just kind of, it doesn't really require a whole lot of attention to do this mode or do XP and get XP this way. So you can just put on a movie, or you can just put on some music and just kind of hang out. I really enjoy this because I know in Team Rumble you can get the same amount of XP, but in Team Rumble you are going to be obviously fighting opponents and trying to get eliminations. The more eliminations you get, obviously the more XP you get. This way, or in this game mode, you don't even have to get eliminations or anything. I also want to recommend, if you guys want, go ahead and take a look at your punch cards, because you have different punch cards for every single ability for this game mode. So if you're really close, go in, like if you're really close to collecting that punch card, then go ahead and try to just complete that, because it will help you on the side. So as you can see, I collected all of those. If you want, you can go back, but I don't recommend it. For instance, my teammates are here. There's probably enemies there, so I wouldn't really recommend going back. In this case, if you did go back, as you can see, your teammates are collecting them, and you would have got 650 more XP, but as you can see, it's contested, so it's not always a good idea to go back. I hardly ever go back. The only way that I would actually go back is sometimes when you get to the end here, there is this one you will collect, and then you'll go to this one, and by the time you collect this one over here, enemies will be at the opposite and collecting, and then they'll be coming to you, so you go back to the other one and collect that one. It is a little bit confusing. It kind of sounds confusing. I hope it doesn't. I hope I'm explaining it the best to my ability, but just go ahead and go back to the other one, collect it, while a teammate goes back to the one that you collected, and you just want to keep doing this. I roughly get around 8,000 XP. Sometimes you get a little bit less, sometimes you get a little bit more. I think that the most XP that I collected in this game mode so far was around 9,500. I think I might have got a few kills. Sometimes you are going to run into, maybe one or two players will be on your platform, but what you're going to want to do is just try and take them out depending on what abilities you have. If you have the claws or She-Hulk's fists, then you can probably easily take out the opponent, especially if they have Iron Man ability or Dr. Doom's abilities. It is very hard to go against She-Hulk and the claws. So if you want, if a different ability is landing somewhere else, close by, and you want to pick it up, go ahead and pick it up, but a lot of the times they don't. So as you can see, my teammate is here. Maybe he's doing the same thing, so that is going to be awesome, because he is going to actually help us out. The other thing that I want to quickly mention is that if you, let's say you collected this platform, this is towards the end of the game, and we're gonna go up here, collect this. If it's at like 80 some, or if it's at like 96% or something like that, maybe what you want to do is just leave the game, load into another one. That is completely up to you. Sometimes you will collect the last one. So for instance, right now, if it's at like 96% and your teammates own all the other ones, then by the time the storm is over and you're actually collecting this, you might not be able to collect it. So that is completely up to you. That is your call. After playing a while, you'll just get used to it. You'll get used to where the circle goes, what platforms you can go to, and how much time you actually have. So for instance, right now, unfortunately, they didn't collect that one, so I can't go back to that one. Sometimes they will, and then you can collect that one, and then you can go back over there and collect that one while they go back there. That is very confusing, but as you can see, we're just going to continue on, and then the circle is going to be over these two, and then we're going to collect those ones, and the game should be done. So as you can see, we actually collected this one. This will be the last one. We're at 98%. Just give it a few more seconds and we will win the game. We will take a look at how much XP we actually made in this game, and then then you guys got a rough idea of how much XP you get. So we got the Victory Royale, which by the way doesn't matter, I don't think. I don't think you get extra XP for getting the Victory Royale. Maybe you do, I'm not entirely sure. But anyways, let's take a look at what we got for XP this game. So we just got just under 8,000, but most of the time, like I said, it's right around 8,000. So let me know what you guys think. I just wanted to share this with you. If you guys are new, make sure to hit the subscribe, turn on notifications, like the video. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one.